This is Shadow Monkey, the best. And let me turn my computer down. So, like I was saying, this is Shadow Monkey the best, and we are playing some ep1, man. Okay, so let's start this up. I have already played this game pretty much quite a lot.
Or laugh them off. Sometimes.
I'll let this guy speak.
But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hand the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Well, that was interesting. So, I got my drink and my nuts. And that's the one on Xbox Live. Don't know who he is. I forgot him.
We're here. Let's go.
So, that person who just said let's go is apparently Desmond's dad. And I'm not going to try and spoil it too much for you. So, I won't be talking a lot about the game. I'll be mainly talking about like my social life. And when it comes to breaks like this, I'll probably shut up, okay?
another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world to get out.
Okay, so basically, I'm pretty sure you gotta go to you gotta go to vet.
I think we're here.
So it's around about the normal time of night where you'll be playing on a game. So around about 9 o'clock. But basically, I just felt bored. My brother didn't want to play with it with me, so I decided let's make a YouTube video. And so here we are, doing a video. Most of this episode will just be like introducing stuff. Okay.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Right, so if you don't know who Juno is,
While
that's
you
a
were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
I'd prefer to run.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
So, like I was saying at the start of the video, I've already played this game before. And may I just say, it's a really good game. Except for a bit too easy for my standards, because I'm kind of a bit of a, what do you call it, well...
Pre-run your way through this little obstacle course.
Well, I'm kind of a gaming nerd, so I can easily clog games in a matter of days.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
I quite like the new feature which they put into the game, like where you can free run safety just like holding RT, whereas before you had to hold like RT and A. So it like made it hard for you to like free run, so you can like turn your head to a corner like what I'm doing right now and run straight. But they fixed that, so it's now better, which I quite like.
Synchronization levels are good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Ooh, this guy sounds posh.
Invitation, please.
Get lost.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
You just like this, get lost. I don't want you to take my coat. I don't want to give you information.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
You'd have a hard time getting through to that. That was much sense.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
What I don't understand is why did they change the Eagle Vision button?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring.
Well, I'm probably gonna end off the episode here.
1,000 pardons.
I'll finish this mission in the next video, which will hopefully be uploaded soon. So I will see you later.